Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We about to get in this film session. So I want to go over specifically about like what to do like when teams are rapping and rapping high as well. So I'm about to go ahead and pull up. I'm ready to pull up some clips for it. I'm gonna pull up a couple of clips real quick. You can always stay down here for a bitty on point guards when you know they did. But let's go to the I think I want to do the game against Vandy game 2. Is this game against Vandy game 2? This is against Vandy game 2. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go over this with y'all, bro. Yo, what's good, Pill? Oh, hold on, this is 004 minute. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick with y'all, man. So look, right here, they rapping. You see how he's not in shooting range right here? Why he not in shooting range? Like, I'm going under all of these raps. Me and School can both afford to go under. Like, as long as we don't clip each other because they're not in shooting range. And look, I mean, right here, I just was trying to reach. I thought he was going to do the handoff pass right here. But during this game, I'm going to show you all basically, like, while teams rapping, like, what position you should take and also, like, how you should stop moving your player. And like right here, you got like your triangle side. Like you see how you got your center and you got your power forward on the same side of the court. Like you can try to take your middle as much as possible. Like right here, I'm not trying to give him the more open side of the court. I'm trying to keep him with all my lengthiest defenders at. So you see, like right here, he's not even like he's driving far away, but I got Tiki in the corner, which is my center playing, and right here they run a what is it called, a V cut, right? So since the center is actually shrinking the court for me, the power forward is allowed to play cuts, and the shooting guard doesn't even have to follow his cut. So Score right here, he doesn't even follow his cut; he stays up for the V cut because he sees the power forward is on the triangle side. And just to rewind that back for some people off of this. So he got the rebound, point got closed out. See the center sold out. You see how Retro, which is the power forward right here, number 30, he can actually guard the paint and guard his corner to corner pass. So like during this like moment right here, it's like I'm holding the hash pass because that would be like a good pass for him to make. But if I see the ball go to the corner as a lock, I'm able to contest. I'm able to go out there, and you see how Antoine slides up and rotate. And now we're in a situation where this is kind of bad defense on me, but like I'm shrinking, Retro not stepping, everybody just shrinking up. He can dot me right here easily. I just know what he's looking for though. This is one of them type of situations. I tell Score get ball because there's a lock. Like with late second the shot clock, I take up more space. So I'm guarding like the top of the key, and I'm guarding for people flashing in the mid range area. So if the ball go top of the key, I can steal it or go out and contest it. Also, I can help my point guard who's guarding a point guard. Like I can help him play the mid range. So that's my mind in that type of situation. I feel like some lock should apply that into that game right there. So 0.2, they just took it. I'm gonna just try to skip to as many defensive possessions as I can. Bad take on me. I thought I had it because I got close shot. This is what I want to show y'all. They running reps, right? You see how? Don't overcommit to one side off of this. Don't commit to over one side on a guard running reps. That's not in shooting range, literally. Like, of course, you want to get your bump, right? I'm sending them left. You see a rep coming. I'm not over pursuing. See, like, I didn't sprint all the way to the right when he went right. Like, I'm just sitting here waiting for him. And then, like, I meet him right here, half court, get under. Then I close in this gap right here. Close in the gap. I see that I got beat middle, so instead of fighting over getting clipped, I go under the screen right here. Close out for the mid-range area. Once he go downhill, oh, shit, here we go. Got beat, so I was just say, fuck it, I'm gonna go under the screen, retro, fake step. And right here in this situation, you're not supposed to like See how I got score as a pinch right here, which is a shooting guard? I got a shooting guard pinch right here, right? With this pinch, I can literally instantly go downhill because I don't have to close out towards the jump shooter. I can literally close downhill with him because I have a shooting guard pinch. I don't have to sprint sideways towards him. I go downhill with him as well, which was able to get a tip pass because I jumped thinking he was going to shoot a mid-range. So that's something right there. You got a good shooting guard pinch. You don't got to sprint towards the guard. You got to trust your pinch and play off of your pinch right there. I played off of my pinch by going to the by playing downhill in that mid-range area. Try to skip to offense. Try to skip to defense. Oh, this is something that you can do a lot. So at almost every guard right here, right? When they sprint back, they catch out the inbound. Look, right here. You can try to blitz that. They almost all guards sprint back and dribble right here. It makes them uncomfortable. You see how he throw a pass? That's scary. Once again, running under the wrap. They're not in shooting range. No reason for you to get over, get clipped by the center hip. None of that. Don't over pursue. Go under. He just got a good bucket. Good bucket by them. Alright, right here. I think this is a good situation too. Try to keep guard sideline if you can. It's a good flare up by them. Alright, we can watch the full game instead of skipping. But look, here goes situation. Not over pursuing. Just stay. You don't gotta over sprint. I'm trying to beat him to the spot that make him change direction. I'm beating him to the right hip, change direction, but I'm not overrunning it. You see how I'm stopping? I'm making him change direction. His dribble at this point is like extremely uncomfortable. Look, and now he got 1 second to get across half court just from making him change hips. You feel me? He got 1 second. Go under. He's not in shooting range. He's not comfortable yet. This time we can switch. It's a good shot by Vandy, but he's uncomfortable at this point. You make the point guard shift hips, he'll never be able to sprint and beat you up the court. Beat him to the spot, but you don't got to overrun to beat him up the spot. Guard's going to come back to you. Also, pay attention to the shooting guard when they're coming up the court, too. If the shooting guard is standing on that side of the court without wrapping, more than likely the guard is going back to the open side of the court, more than likely. Look, I over-pursued a little bit, but I'm closing in downhill with him. He's not in shooting range, so I'm closing downhill. Closing space right here. I see my power forward and shooting guard on that side of the court. They running plays and stuff, so I just can't get beat left right here. So off ball. I can't get beat going left. I'm ready to show you why. This is why I close in the space when I see this. I see the hash cut, right? Right here. My power forward is literally playing a cut, and then my shooting guard is stand up because he's playing the V cut, the deck's back off of it. And with this reach right here, if I got beat going left, it's an easy run. So the only thing I got to worry about is literally not get beat going left. So I take away this whole left side, closing space. Now we got them in a tough situation right here. Good pass. He made a good read off of it. Let's skip a little bit of it. You know, I understand. I got badge right here. It's all good though. Still don't over pursue. Still don't over pursue. We still closing in the spots. You don't got over pursue on the run. Don't over pursue on the reps. Yo, what's good, Sane? Like right here. This is a good shot if he shoots it, but I'm running under the reps. They not in shooting range. Well, he is in shooting range with badge, but I'm beating him to the spot, making him change his hips again. So I'm still shrinking. You know, people with badge don't really want to pass that much. My defensive assist strength is on 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10 You gotta do a putback layup, y'all. Alright, let's go. Alright, full court press. Even though he has badge, try and front him. Don't. Close in the gap left. Makes him throw a tough pass. We gambled. Guard with badge. We got a chance to like to see stream this content. Yeah, of course, bro. I'm trying to show people like my thought process on these type of situations. Make him change hips. Another situation. He got full speed. You make him change hips coming up the court. Make him change hips. He could have kept running right here, but like we've been cutting him off so much, like we've been taking an angle. He want to change hips. He wants you to force the rap and get beat. Nope, closing the spot of the court where he's not rapping into, and that's something that you should really pay attention to as well. Like look how far the shooting guard rap right here. Like he would have to completely stop and turn his play around for them to rap again. So it's like he's gonna he could try to rap again, but I know he's like staying right off of this. So I'm just playing low. That's just some Vandy stuff. Vandy a really good point guard, so I think Vandy gets a 3 right here. I think Vandy gets a 3 right here. Yup, he did. I overcommit. And the big man jumps. I try to go take his back in the corner, and I'm like, oh, snap. I need to stay up for the ball. And I get there late. So, Vandy, tough 3. One of the best point guards. You ain't going to be able to not make him hit one. All right, let's get to another possession. See, he keeps running this time. Just go all the way under. This time he makes me chase him, which is every lock doesn't really like this. Like chasing point guards, usually want them to like hop, do a dribble move, cross back over. Like I expect him to stop right there. So I did that little hitch, like he been doing, like he been stopping, and like I've been waiting on it. This time he completely runs. So he's trying to outsmart me now. And then he does it on the dot. But he remind you, he's not in shooting range. My back turned, he got me this time. I got over pursued it a little bit. But look, he's not in shooting range. So we're going to go all the way under. Because he's not going to shoot while the shooting guard is rapping. Because my shooting guard is a defender right there. He's a contest. He can't shoot that. So he goes under, I go under, and I beat him to the spot. I thought he was going to shoot, though. I'll be honest. So, bad jump by me. We in triangle side again. Let's see what we do right here. We switch this for rap. It's late in the shot clock. Good defense. I want to show you something that Score did right here. So look, right here, let me show y'all. He has a guard on his corner side, right? So he doesn't want to you don't get beat going right on corner side because you see the point guard has to hold his own cut. So no matter what, I'm his pinch middle. He can't get beat going right, and he did a great job not getting beat going right. All right, I see another one. Make him change his hips. Keep making him change his hips coming up the court. You won't get beat. Keep coming up the court. Going under all of this. Going under. We just gave up something dumb, but it's like, you see what I'm saying? Make the guard change hips. Because when you over pursue, that's how they get the full switch. That's how they beat you and put your team in a tough position. Closing the gap right there. Closing the gap right there. And you just gotta know. You see what I'm saying? You see the shooting guard rap. You go under all this because he's not in shooting range. You don't gotta switch. You don't gotta panic. You don't gotta do nothing. Get under all that. Retro kind of panic a little bit right here. Thinking that we probably could have full switched. I mean, that's understandable. I gotta communicate better on this end. But look, boom. We run all the way under and they're not in shooting range. My lock is 6'7", bro. Oh, hold on, let me see. Now they bring the ball up again. All right, let's see what we do right here. See, he just expecting me to stop. So we go all the way under this again. This one I got clipped though. Surprisingly, he missed. That one I got clipped. I mean, sometimes you're gonna get clipped. It's gonna happen. So ain't nothing to hang your head on. You're gonna get clipped. It's gonna happen. Happens to the best of us. Got a braid to shot the mid range. Stop. You don't gotta over pursue. See, he doing all that running. He doing all that rapping. Just stop. He's gonna make his decision before he because they're not rapping off it based off the defense. They're gonna rap regardless. So right now you can play your stop. Stop. Yeah, I go under screens when they set high screens because look, he's in shooting range right here. If I get clipped right here, I'm putting my team in a very bad spot. So as long as I'm going under screens and making sure that I'm not getting beat and the guard is not in shooting position, my team can just stay disciplined and stay to that size of the screen and stay to that size of the court. Go under, don't get beat, they don't get the switch. Now we're attaching jersey. And look, because we playing, man, that's something else right here. I'm gonna just let this one play out though. I'm gonna talk through it, but I'm gonna let it play out. All right, cool. Stop your hips. Make the point guard change hips. Change hips. Boom. Closing space right here. Closing space. And since we closing space so tight, when my shooting guard get beat on a rep, I literally can break off and help him out. Let's go back to it. Let's go back to this. Same shit. Stay on the hip. Closing space right here. A lot bad you're not. Right here, we're going under the rep again. Well, this time we go over. Now we go under. I mean, there's no specific reasoning for it, but just one of those situations where you just read it. I'm already attached to his body, bumping him around, so that one I can afford to go over and I see Score going under, which is a shooting guard. I see him going under, so how can I save this vid? This vid is gonna be uploaded. I got you for sure, no problem. I'm gonna make sure this get uploaded to the YouTube channel that you're watching right now. Let me skip. I could have stayed corner right there. Put my team in a tough spot. Appreciate you, saying. Real talk. No, that's all you though, fam. All right. Third quarter, tough game right here, 27-26. Closing space, make them. Closing space, bump them, cut. Go downhill with them. That's what I wanted to show y'all. That's another thing I want to show y'all. Y'all gotta sometimes realize when guards are going to go downhill. We closing space right here, the cut happen. Right here, it's like the shooting guard pinch is going to be here for you. Got the center helping out the shooting guard because you see the power forwards guarding the cut. So the center on my team isn't even looking at the paint at all. He's literally just drinking the wing, playing side of the court. Right now, as long as I don't get beat going left, I am in good position. I can go downhill. I can close back out if he tries to beat me left. Right here, I'm going downhill to not get beat for a mid-range. And you see how I close back in space? Well, I got hit by the screen, but I close back in space. So I don't get beat left wing. And right here, I'm chasing him off the 3 line. I know he's trying to sprint back out. He just was dribbling the whole entire shot clock, by the way, as well. And I try to sneak in the box out right there for the contest. But it's one of them type of situations, y'all. What kind of situation you like go and chase out? Only time I literally used out to is to get a bump. Like I'm gonna give you an example right here. This is actually a good play right here, I believe. I'm using R2 on my left stick. R2 on my left stick. Just making them change hips. R2 on left stick. Chase. Under the wrap again. Under. I'm gonna let you know I use L2. When I close in space, that's when I use L2. You use L2 right there, closing in space. When I'm closing in space to get the bump, that's when I'm using L2. But I'm not sprinting up over pursuing. I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, walking myself into the person's body. Because I'm guiding. I'm just trying to mirror him up the court, mirror him to a certain side of the court. He's going to hop again. Making the point guard change this. That's just a bad hair stop. He gave a bad stop. That's all it was. We score right back, so it's all good. Forget that hair stop. He got it right back with a dunk. Cool. Come on. Close in space. Play the hop. Right there. Just in case anybody wondering, anybody else get any tough spots. Right here, he's supposed to zone it. So right here, he plays the flare up. He's flaring up into me. Well, he's been flaring up into my zone of the court, the big main guard corner. So come on, bro. Take your hand, that ass. Like, top of the key, the power forward stay, and then the center should stay at the top, should stay on the right wing / corner. But I see that he committed, so I just close out and jump for the jump shooter. Oh, that's what I want. That's a good one. This is one of the ones I was actually looking for. I think I clipped it, but I ain't never play it. Off the rebound, right? Boom. Watch this. Just knowing he gonna stop. They've been running reps this entire game, right? Literally, but he's not in shooting range, so I can afford to stop right here. Worst case scenario, I run under the screen if he just keeps running. He hops, realizes he can get blitz right here, instantly throws a pass to the center. And then he's asked me, that's great defense by them too. That is actually great defense. Corner sold out and follow. That's great defense by Tiki. Tennessee he was sprinting left out the inbound of the whole game, so I took advantage of that by like trying to close in a gap. This was another thing I wanted to show y'all. Keep them trapped in this tight spot when you got your two lengthiest defenders right here. Got him right here. Keep them trapped as best as you can. I got beat because I reached on it, but we ran a reverse. I shot a jump. I gave up an open 3 up for this, and he hit it. That's me. Alright, this is a perfect example of what I wanted to talk about. So look, alright, I got the power forward, me and pick and roll, right? Right here we got the power forward, we got our point guard and our power forward. And for y'all that know, y'all know that like power forwards and locks, they can shoot over top of point guards. So right now, our point guard is hugging the power forward. So what you don't want to do is get beat going to his side of the court, where it forces him to either, get an open fade, get an open stop shot, or make the point guard have to play too, which is going to be very hard for him. So right here, I'm taking away my whole entire wing. But y'all notice how I'm not just like far away from the screen. I'm just taking away the whole right. Like I'm in his jersey, but I'm literally like on his right hip. I'm on his right hip, taking away the entire screen side. So when he does dribble moves, they call a cut, close back out, right there, and that's another thing I want to show you. In these type of situations, I ripped it, they get it back, right? Call a cut, don't get beat, right? So right here, right? This is how you zone it up at top of the key. If it's a shot wrap on top of the key. My shooting guard right here, he breaks off on the left side of the court. That's the side of the court he's on. I break off of this mid-range area on the right side of the court. And my point guard, he would slide up and guard this mid-range, while my power forward can like kind of contest it and be in position for rebound. Watch. See how I break off right? Score breaks off right because he didn't trust that I was going to. My shooting guard didn't think I was going to break off right and help him out. But he closed back out on his side of the zone and played great defense and closes out. But that's how you're supposed to zone it up in these type of situations when it's a shooting guard wrapping top of the key and like it's like congested mid range area. Most of the time you cut one side of the screen, most point guards gonna grab you with that left stick shit. Nah, literally, you're right about that. But that's why you gotta like go. The way you get cramped is from like guards going downhill while you pressing up. That's why I try not to press up on guards. I try to like stay on like that hip, so you always getting like a bump into them. You feel me? Like if you pressing up against them, then you're gonna be in that jersey. But if you just like what's the best way? If you're running towards them, then they go downhill just like real life. Like if you're running towards somebody and they're going downhill, they got momentum on you. But if you like on the side of them, bumping them and stuff, like you'll be in his jersey. Force hip change, force hip change. Look, he ready to try to crack me right here. You notice how I go downhill, and I was very blitzed there, but I go downhill right there. I mean, I'm gonna get crabbed. Everybody's gonna get crabbed sometimes, though. It just happens. Like these guys are too good not to, no, not make mistakes sometimes. And sometimes it's a better play. I'm gonna try to show a good downhill example of the screen. Side inbound right here. This team didn't score. We didn't score. They didn't score in a minute. Closing out left. I don't got to over pursuit to the right. There's no point. The shooting guard is on the right side of the court. My shooting guard is on the right side of the court. I can just stay still. I can just chill. Closing the gap right here. Literally closing it. I hate myself. Got crabbed just so stupid. They crab me and standing next to him. I can't do nothing. Literally just gotta play downhill with him, bro. Like it's kind of hard to explain, but like you see how like I'm just standing on his hip right here. I'm standing on his hip, but I'm not standing still. Like I'm standing on his hip, but I'm going downhill with him. Like my left stick is going downwards, up against the jersey. I'm going downwards right here. I think he gets open right here though. See, it's gonna happen, but you can fight positioning. Like you see right here, I didn't jump. I'm closing in the middle. I told you I'm trying to keep him on my side of the court. I got beat a little bit. Instantly go downhill. He cracked me. I fought and got in front. See right here, I think I get beat out the inbound. I think this is a perfect example of like when you mess up, over pursue too much sometimes. I thought he was gonna spin left. He been spinning left the whole entire series. Like even he got in this like, but with that, he's spinning right and his corner not even down the court yet. So like you can actually afford that. And he left-handed, so he wants to get to the left-handed side of the court regardless. Closing space, he gets the open three right here, I believe. He does it one more time. Because I try to blitz his middle. He gets open three on me. Being impatient. But he made that shit, actually. But, yeah. I've been playing discipline. He haven't been getting open shots on me. Right there, as soon as I do some undisciplined stuff, give up open three. That's why, like, against good guards, like, really good guards like Vandy, it's like, you really just got to play discipline. Like, Vandy isn't dumb. He's a good shooter, good playmaker, a smart player. So it's like, you got to play discipline against these type of guys. Some guards you can blitz and get away with it. Like I think he even gets open right here one more time. I've reached, thinking he's gonna do it again. I've reached, but I mean that one wasn't bad. But he got an open shot off of it, just didn't execute. Bad catch, man. Right here, I pick him up like 3/4 court, same thing. Give up a midi, fuck. might mess up right here. I go up with a cut. I think he's under the goal, so I bend one up, but it spin me around. Antoine did a good job right here. Notice that the corner not down court, so he put pressure with me. We got the reach. Got it up. Stand still. Fight the rep under. Closing space. How for the off bar reached. Hug the screen tight. Got my big man on the corner. Got my big man with me. It's a great foul by Antoine. It's a professional foul. Beat on the back door. Instead of just hoping we chase it down, he just fouls. So right here, we put our point guard on point guard, so he won't get shot over top of, and I just shrink because I got I'm guarding the left wing / inbound. Those inbounding from the left wing, so I just shrinking the court for the point guard. And like right here in this scenario, I'm about to tell y'all what's a good situation to do if the point guard is guarding. If it's a couple seconds on the shot clock, you're afraid of your point guard getting shot over. I just say you put the point guard on the point guard so he don't get shot over, and then whoever your lock / power or like I will power forward is guarding cuts right here. You see how shooting guard in the area of like playing mid ranges, playing two. Like I was sitting there is gonna shrink up their wing where he's getting off ball that. And like right here, point guard is just gonna play where he's not getting crabbed. I'm playing in front for him. Watch this. See, like I'm not getting crabbed in front after the catch. I'm not getting crabbed. Can play both of them right there for him. He breaks off to help off with the off ball, the point guard. But in this type of situation, you can afford to do that. You got your lengthiest player in a position to. You got your lengthiest player in a position to guard to. And that's what you want. You want your point guard to be in a situation where he's not getting shot over and he don't got to guard a lot, especially since point guards don't really have defense in this game. So, I mean, I know it's kind of like late right now, 6 a.m. for me. Like, I'm very tired. So I try to break it down and explain it the best I could. But I just feel like this is a good film session on not to over pursuit on reps. Also, learning how to stop your hips as a lockdown. And also make the point guard that you're guarding change his hip, change his momentum coming up the court. Don't just give him full momentum coming up the court. And also put his team in a situation where when they're rapping out of shooting range, make them pay for that. Like, make them use time coming up the court. Make them shift his hips. Make him use all that time coming up the court. Almost every time that at Bright Lights, that was the team we just played against, almost every time they brought the ball up the court, they literally had 16 to 15 seconds to work with on the clock. So that's what you want. You want the point guards to not have much time as to operate, especially when you're playing against comp. You had these really good guards, like the guard I just guarded, Vandy. You play against guards like him, you want them to have not as much time as possible. So I appreciate for everybody that tuned in, commented, asked for advice, and people that have been texting me. I've been trying to get back to everybody, but I'm going to make sure that I drop videos like this, and hopefully it was very insightful.